like, damn, why I get a like urn? I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like what, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something, it feel like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf from the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it. And I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of dying them streets. To the boy, I ain't hooping, I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got real. Young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mine, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony, I'll grind, throw a 20 on 9. How you live with no spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep, everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops, wonder where I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 in a so silly. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little ratchet. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. But you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but it burn. But your boy got spit when the light got turned. Got it dog crack when the boy won't learn. Big racked up shorty when the block gets served. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. But I love my but I ain't them nerd like damn. Why pie get like yarn? I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Commanders and the reigning AFC champs. And it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Marty, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line.
So out comes the Washington offense onto the field.
And they are led out there by...
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Returning right back to Lockett.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Here's Daniels. Open man downfield is Ridley.
Touchdown, Washington. Calvin Ridley, 39 yards.
And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. 61 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And just shutting him off there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
To the air goes Daniels.
This complete to Lockett.
He's across midfield. Down the right sideline.
And he's got it all the way down. Line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Daniels looking to throw. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. Now Daniels.
Flushed it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
To throw is Daniels.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only get to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown! A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend as they have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Throwing now is Daniels.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. This is 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Daniels. Caught. It's Cruz left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
The Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2.
As they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Now a fake on the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And they'll keep leaning on the run game. Back to the ground. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down and 6 now. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. And down to the 36-yard line here.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
2nd and 5.
They'll set up a throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They'll drop to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run for it. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Off the play fake. Daniels.
Cruz on the crossing route.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
Calvin Ridley. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Commanders get a late score here in the final. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good. And this is now a one-point game.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with a one-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Fights through, and now a crease. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
So we've reached halftime here.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Left side complete to Lockett. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw again.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Rolling to his right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on third down. Steps away.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
They bring their punter out there now. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. Now the first carry here for the running back.
And he'll take this down to the 33.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cruz. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
To throw is Daniels. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a handoff running through the middle.
Taken down at the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Daniels.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Daniels looking to throw.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play. With his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Commanders will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. With the points that we've seen. Defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
3rd down and 6. Now Daniels.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And down inside the 15 he goes.
And while all of that was going on. Injured player out there in need of some attention. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Daniels.
Coleman has it here right side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now back to throw. And got his man complete.
Look at the big man rumble.
Touchdown. A big play there. even 90 yards. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting. Cool. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end Senate. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves it with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Try to take this home. They'll run. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he's on to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. This is taken at the 15. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback play.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 8, 25 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
Through the middle of the field.
And he'll be taken down at the 26.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1 and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and there's...
Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass, and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
He finds Kincaid. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. He's got Pierce. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. To throw again, it's Allen. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Allen on the play action. In, touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. The Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
3 touchdowns, Kate, is a great week for him. But less so. Right, interception. Those turnovers were a part of why they ended up on the losing side of that game. Ball security, what you know he's worked on all week long, will be on the forefront of his mind.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. He's dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41. He'll look to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He's going to throw this one. We're back with the NFL on EA Sports. Still early in this one as we pick up the action here in the 1st quarter. The give here on 2nd. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw now. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the 24. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give him a first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Things trimmed back down to a single point, Brock. This off and away. Fielded it. And he gets walked down. They've got first down from the 31. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah. Use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to get. Chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
What is that? What is that?
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Gets this one to Pierce. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 2nd and 5.
Look out!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. And he Drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Look out!
Allen gonna throw again. Finds Kincaid. And they're gonna bring him down at the 36. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, Allen to the air. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Short throw to the sideline, partner. Normally works for them, right? Yep. But a quarterback lying in wait that time jumps in to make the pick.
Those sneaky corners, Kate, you always got to keep your eye on them. Offenses love this area of the field because they're easy completions. But as a QB, you got to use your eyes. You've got to look that corner off. Otherwise, you're going to jump the throw and get that easy INT.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing now off play action. Connects on the crosser. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. They are taking the offense off. All right, leaving him out, trying for 2. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
From the 36. Gets this to Kincaid. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. They'll run it from the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They've got a man in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Look out!
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Complete to Coleman. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. It's a gain of 3 for them. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 19. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. On now comes their punter. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First down throw for Allen. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Coleman with the grab. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. That's caught for the first. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. To the air again, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Receiver in motion, going left. 2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Allen looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Kick this away. Has this at the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. And with just under 40 seconds left to go, Brock, they can try a drive, but they got to hurry. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Running back sent in motion left. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the set. Chased out to his right. He's on the move.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4. Pass play now. He fires one deep down the middle. And they won't do it. So that falls incomplete on 4th down. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to throw it. Connection made to Coleman. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Amendola able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. Pass now to kick this away. Starting from the foot. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back to the well again. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They give it to him again. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets him around 6 there. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to the air here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Thrown back is the handoff. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. Hits his running back. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They go play action here. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag.
Intentional grounding, offense.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
No. They'll send out the punting unit. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills set to take over offensively. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Allen now on 1st down. That's intercepted near the sideline. And he makes the Huts go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Kicking team out to try the extra points. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He'll take this at the 10. He's going to be touched down as that return comes to an end. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Oh, the ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And they catch up. Huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets them down to the 42. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, Allen. Taken in by Pierce. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Allen gonna throw again. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied. They were able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills push their lead to 3. Pass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another carry for him. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
A gain of 9 yards. Results in a first down.
First and 10 from the 41. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. They'll run now on 2nd down. He drives it up past the 45. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Setting up a throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. On the move, headed right. That's completed right side. Oh, he lost the football. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Finds a man right side. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Downfield. Offense.
So they'll decline this and take the results.
Hey, tight. That's it.
Throwing now on first down. Allen. Pass complete to Duvernay. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Second down now, 7 to go.
Second and 7
Go.
at the 9-yard line.
That's it.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Into the hands of Duvernay. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. From the gun, here's a handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Back to the line they go.
Second and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Go.
Throwing here, Allen. All in left side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw now, Allen. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. The Bills with a punt team out there. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Throwing now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 11. And they're going to have a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to push this down to the 12. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. These guys trail by a field goal. 2nd and 3 now. Hand off to the back. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Right up the gut. And not much going there. Short run only reaches the 10. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
They'll run here from the gun. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. Punt team on the field. And they could elect to just take the safety here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Their offense ready to take the field now. They liked how that drive was going, but the NG and the turnover on downs, well, that's something they will try to rewrite on this series. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up. Setting up to pass. Searches, and they got there in time. He's taken down. Down to just 10 seconds. Now to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Bills who come away with the win.
It's week 3 of the National Football League.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Hey, go!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Trey Tucker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Let's go! Ready!
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Another run here with Hall. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. He'll drop the throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be caught. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. He'll look to throw. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Jets offense ready now for their second drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one caught by Tucker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Hall. Oh, a loose football. It is picked up by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a first down at the 44-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Right back to him on 1st down. It'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there. 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll get inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's in for the the score. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the visitors move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Back to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. Red zone now. He'll drop the throw to the goal line. And touchdown, Jets. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Carlson's kick is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. He'll take this to the 30. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Going up top. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be brought down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
That one taken in for the touchdown. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the visitors will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So we come to, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing right. It's taken in. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Now give on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a give up the middle. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Alert! Hey!
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll set up the screen to Hall. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the run, here's Hall. Whoa! And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He finds Wilson coming across the field. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Offside, defense.
Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets back within 10. It's now 24-14. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he is out of bounds, but the fake worked. Down. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. in there on the stop. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try to run.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He is in. Has a touchdown. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Jets offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He gets this one to Tucker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for another Jets.
Back to the air one more time. He's got it at the 7. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run. It's Hall. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Unlock line. Roll.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
4 yards.
Here we go. Set.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside.
Offside. Defense.
Now Carlson to add. He gets it to go, and the Jets are able to cut the deficit to 10. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now a run on 1st down. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. He'll look to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a 4th quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. That one caught by Tucker. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
At the 6-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be, he's got his big tight end, Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Jets. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Jets are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the 1st down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for our visitors. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.